1976 Jeep CJ7. Beautiful Moab desert day. This Jeep has spent its life in the desert, so it is very good shape. Sorry about that sun on the paint, but it shows the paint's about a year old. We have the GR8 tops, half cab hardtop, which is removable. All the black comes off. The half doors are removable as well, but I tend to leave them on in the summer. Do have a tow bar that's wired up with a 4-prong towing plug. The rear cargo area is bed lined. We have a spare tire mounted back here, full-size spare, as well as an ammo can for some storage. Let's get a lengthwise of the paint here. From the factory, you could see some of the rivets in the Jeep bodies, so these have been retained because there hasn't been any body work done on the majority of this Jeep. We do have 31-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, which have a lot of tread on them, have been rotated, probably have about 5,000 to 10,000 miles, and 7-inch white wagon wheels. The wheels do exhibit some patina, which I left because I think it adds a great touch to an older Jeep. The back, again, plenty of tread, should wear evenly. Here's the interior. Dashboard still has the original paint on it. Original steering wheel. Climate control knobs all function. We have the 4-speed T18 transmission and the Dana 20 transfer case. There's no radio on this Jeep. And that's how this would have been factory. Radios were an option. In the glove box we do have an owner's manual. It is a little bit weathered. We'll pull up the floor mat here to show this is the original floor. It does have some, get in the shadow here, some surface rusting and a few pinholes in it, but again, very solid. It's not going anywhere under your feet. If it had been rustier, I would have replaced it. Here's the door panel of these half doors. These doors are actually off of a newer Jeep Wrangler. And these uppers are removable with a couple of bolts. Here is maybe I'll get a better shot from the other side, the factory bench seat that has been recovered in a marine vinyl. Again, in very good shape, less than a year old. This passenger seat pivots forward for storage behind. Back there we do have a bikini top for use in the summer. And just to show how solid the floorboards are, very little surface. This is just surface rust, and it is very minor. Same on this side. A few little drops of water back there. I just cleaned the Jeep. On the inside of that bulkhead for the half top, we have a sliding rear window on the half top. Drivers, again, the tailgate does not line up perfectly, but looking at it from behind and the side, it's very hard to tell. Let me open it here. It's open nice. inside. Again, the half door and a view of the seat. Steering wheel is in good shape. Shows some minor wear where the hands would go. Still has the original VIN sticker. It is pretty worn off, but shows it is original paint on that dashboard. Driver's floorboard is in about the same condition as the passengers. Again, very solid, but does exhibit some slight rusting. Again, this is the only rust on this Jeep. This Jeep came from Colorado, and it was used only as for recreation in the summer months. It remained parked during the winter in the snow and road salt. Use the camera opening the hood here. We show original Jeep 258 cubic inch straight 6 engine. It has been rebuilt and repainted. Complete overhaul with an overbore and a polish on the crank. Again, it was in very good shape. I just did this just to make it perfect shape. We do have manual brakes, manual steering. Very simple, very little to go wrong. During the engine rebuild, the radiator was rotted out, and both end tanks were taken off and resoldered. Again, the paint is an original AMC colored ceramic engine enamel. This was sprayed on with a catalyst and a hardener similar to how the original paint would have been installed. We have a very new Napa premium battery. Let's take a look underneath. Both axles have been overhauled. You can see it's clean. New ball joints. New bearings inside the differential. Steering box has been overhauled with fresh grease. And taking a look at the engine, you can see that's just some dirt on the bottom. That's not an oil leak on the pan there. Again, the frame is very clean. Zero rust on this frame. And I should mention it does have a 2.5-inch BDS suspension lift on it, which came with extended shocks and heavy-duty military wrap leaf springs. Again, the bell housing very clean. Rear main seal does not leak. Here's the big T18 transmission. Again, no rust on this frame. Going back to the transfer case here. You do have one little seep, it looks like, but it is not enough to even leave a puddle on the skid plate. New U-joints in the rear drive shaft. Front drive shaft is brand new. New transmission mounts. Again, taking a look, you see that exhaust. Brand new. We have a Flowmaster muffler. Pinion seal does not leak on the differential. We do have a small seep at that rear cover there, and that should be an easy fix. It is just I have not been able to get it. I think I may need to use a different type of sealant on that gasket. Again, the BDS springs on the rear as well. Body underneath here, very clean. No rust in the wheel wells or on the tub at all. These front body mounts normally rust out on Jeeps. These look brand new. That just shows how well this Jeep has been taken care of. Brakes are brand new. Shoes, drums, hardware. And I'm going to go ahead and start it up. It is warm. It has been driven. So we will check the oil pressure. Show that it is still exceptionally good. So this is a warm start. Watch that oil pressure at idle. Shows we're right up near 40. Yeah, maybe there it's going to drop down. I'd say it would be more near 20 if we let it idle for a minute. There we go. Voltage is good. See, the engine is warm. It's about where it runs. A little bit warmer on a 100-degree summer day, but no overheating issues. Let's rev it up. Oil pressure hits the release valve. Till it idles well. Heater works well. These knobs all do go in and out just fine. This is your windshield wipers. Show those work. We'll have the lights on for demonstration when we walk around. Does not have a windshield washer. Horn, sometimes a little touchy, but it always goes. Emergency brake works. Everything in here works. Nice clean idle. Very smooth. Rev it up for you. Very smooth. We'll give you an exhaust shot. I will rev it. The camera pointed back from the exhaust. Again, it is a high-quality muffler, a Flowmaster for the internal quality, but I did not want it to be loud, obnoxious. Nice rumble to it, though. Chrome cover is brand new. And there you have it, 1976 Jeep CJ7.